Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back to the second half of your Fortescue Premier Grade Clash of the week. Netherlands in front at half-time, 35-9.
Getting those boys back on side. It's for both teams, but it's
New Netherlands were going to be dangerous and looking to put on a score here. But Southern Lions, their level of play doesn't really reflect the scorecard. They've just let in a couple of tries of some counter-attacking opportunities. They've just been happy to dot the 3 points. They might change their tactics in the second half here. But they just need to make sure they don't let in too many more. We get back underway. A seagull flies close to the camera. What a view. They're all flying about trying to evade after the half-time whistle. They go pocket and send long through Lamantoa. Phillips at the back, ready to rumble. Tries to beat the first and the second and makes his way to ground just past the 40. Wider still, Pomare. Plenty of forward runners out on the right here. Can use them, but take it to Graham. Zeitzman. Some good use of the hands, getting ourselves warmed back up here, Netherlands. Everybody getting in touch. Run there for Purcell.
Hands off! Advantage offside.
Back line offside. Pomare goes forward. Roberts has a little kick to the corner. See if they can chase through on it. Better do a dribble dead and we'll come back for offsides.
Yeah.
Option here for Netherlands. What do they want to do with it?
Yeah.
Could take the points. But I think they're trying to chase down the points difference on the ladder to UWA, so they'll go to the corner. Whole back line was offside at that contest there. So it's going to be a line out, about 10 metres the trip, maybe just over. Full line out. Netherlands go up at 3 and form a ball, and they start shoving.
Balls at the front.
Balls at the front.
Sorry. Balls at the front, it's at the back.
Referee brings it back. Scrum.
Got the ball. It's a scrum.
We'll have a look here, see if it does get stripped.
It's not offside. No.
Yeah, it was stripped backwards between a player. Correct call in the end from Michael Ward.
You just keep going.
Yeah.
We'll have a scrum down to Southern Lions, deep in their territory.
From my view, it was at the guy behind it, so I thought he'd give it.
If they don't commit to it or touch it, they don't commit.
You still can't, because you've got a player in front of you. You can't have a player in front of you, you've got the ball in front of you. No.
So Michael Ward just trying to explain the law there to the hookup. For the viewers at home, you saw Southern Lions did not engage in the maul setup at all from Netherlands. Which means that ball must stay. They can form that setup and go forward, but the ball must stay in the carrier's hands that took it from the top of the line out. As soon as that ball gets passed backwards and there's a man in between, that's then offside, because you've got a man in front protecting that carrier. We'll turn it over for a scrum. Of course, if Southern Lions committed to that maul, they've got all the rights to strip that backwards and play it through the hands to get it to the back. Get that ball elongated.
Up we come. Okay. Yeah. You need to get your feet from one another. Okay, with penalty over there. If we have it again, you're going to get penalised. Okay. I can't think about the ground, lads.
Just see here.
Yeah.
3's feet just goes too far back. Not 3, 25.
Pomare. Mate. Come on, boys. Get your feet on the
Referee wants those legs nice and underneath. He is tall. Doesn't need to overextend too far backwards. Just keep this scrum up.
Bind! Set!
Counter shove comes, but the ball eventually pops out the back. Lost forward advantage. Scrum goes back down for Netherlands. It's a little bit of chaos off the back of the scrum here. We'll see when the shove comes. Engagement is good. They wait for the ball to come in. And they just decimate the far side and allows them to push straight through. Yeah, knees go down from the locks and they crawl straight through.
Okay.
Time off. I think it is the Netherlands lock that went down. Probably did get crushed and twisted a little bit underneath that. I hope he's all right.
At the moment, there's just no gap.
Yeah,
just
well, that's what we're, yeah, okay.
Just making sure
both front rows are
neck and back all feel good.
Yeah. They're making it more difficult for themselves to know. You okay?
Wait now, players are all up and about. Right. You just see underneath this scrum, you see the black headgear with the green stripe underneath. He just loses his knees and then gets folded and collapsed on underneath.
We'll bring it this way, lads.
So all good that he's okay.
Yeah. Make sure it's straight.
He's actually the prop, so even they folded right from the front. Wasn't the second rowers that went down. So lots of pressure being applied up on the far left.
Time's back on. Crouch! Bind! Set!
Netherlands in the red zone. Ball available at the back, so we'll play away. Nielsen, Zeitzman straight through, tries to break the tackle, couldn't quite get it. Short side, Phillips running on, fighting towards the line. Big Blakey Phillips can't get there. Plays it backwards, they dive towards the line. Still short, Nate Roberts. Quick ball off the deck, little check. Not quite going to get there, Aiden Lee. Recycling still. Pamare. Straight towards the line.
Roll red!
No, sorry, that was fake. Blakey Phillips again. Pamare out there in 25, out wider. Nielsen breaks the first, the second, spins through the third, scores the try. And after a little bit of pressure, lots of goal line phase work. Eventually,
we put the ball at the back and we play
the line gets broken and they go through. Netherlands move up 40 points to 9.
We'll take it as in you want to push forward. Yeah.
You will could work this last spin manoeuvre just to fight towards the line. It was already well over actually. Could have just dive underneath. Just wanted a little extra flair. Didn't want to dive at the knees. Sheldon Tawera.
Just in the front,
5 from 5 in the first half with his kick. Can he keep the perfect record going?
Yeah, make sure those three come.
Put a little pressure on the likes of Caleb Young. Both probably favourites at this point in the season for most points scored. Easy as you like, adds the extra 2. 42 plays 9. It's good play off the back of the ruck here. Too good, Nielsen just dicing straight through. Southern Lions come up, forcing forwards on the right. A little bit of a switch. It's held up in the wind. Does it make the distance? No.
Scrum.
Well done, mate, on the repositioning on breakdowns. I noticed you were doing it.
Middle of this ground, a little bit torn up. Still just trying to find some fresh grass.
Yeah, let me know. Let me know. Matt? Matt?
Adam, just keep a good eye on this side, please.
Hurry up.
Midfield scrum.
Let's go, 8 men.
Crouch! Bind!
Wobbly old feed, in and out. Not sure what happened there. Might have copped a knee or something. See what happens on the feed. Nate Roberts goes down to get it in. Did he drop it? Might have just come off a forward knee coming through. Don't see that too often. Little bobble of the ball out of Nate Roberts' hands.
Crouch! Bind!
Hold now. Hold now, Jared.
Set!
Ball gets in a little bit better this time.
Go, Sammy.
Tawera on the right. Cud was looping round from the far side. He's getting dragged towards touch. Stays in. Roberts fires Tawera, who goes flat across the face. Pomares straight through. Starts to run over the opposite winger. Knew there was something coming, but loses it forward on the way down. But he certainly inflicted a little bit of damage. See, breaks the line here, then just picks out the cover defender and just runs straight over them. Nice little bit of courage there by Camelia Takaloa.
Sorry? I think. Yeah. Time's off.
And time off for another substitution.
Yes.
Hyde going to the sideline, gets swapped out. Sam Cooper in 16 comes onto the field now. And out the back in 18 as well, subbed on just a couple of minutes ago, Cam Brown.
Crouch! Bind! Sit!
Hold.
Unstable old scrum straight through. Nate Roberts eventually ends up with it. Zeitzman has to do a bit of work. Trying to work forward, Cooper. Little pick and go towards the line. They're only 5 out, and another try doomed. Looming, I should say.
Left, hands off!
They fire on the right ring. Cud tries to beat his man on the outside, diving towards the line, puts it over. And Cud does it himself, Cardi Cud. Adding another try to the tally. It was a great little bit of wrap player work. Cud had a man on the outside too, who's now come on in 11, James Petrick. As you see,
No, just down here.
some of the fourth graders there having a time. Not a looker in the bunch. Sheldon Tawera from the sideline again. 6 from 6. Can he keep it going? It's still not the easiest kick, this one at all. We'll just start this on the left, let it curl around. Coming nicely. Easy as you like. 7 from 7 today. Tawera on fire with the boot. No worries at all. Gives a little fan service too on the way back. He's feeling it now. .49 plays 9 now. I believe is the score. We'll get a check on it. Hard to keep track once we get up towards these cricket sort of scores. Southern Lions just happy to pick and go around halfway. There's a small opportunity for the turnover and they've won it.
No.
Sam Murphy straight on it. Just dives over the top here. See on the pick and go. Release as well. Kick to touch, a good one too. Straight over the fans' head, the Netherlands home crowd fans. You see they're all rugged up.
Yeah, we'll play there.
Up at 8, off the top, Netherlands front football again, Nielsen. He's warmed into this game nicely after a scratchy couple errors near the first half. Zeitzman driving forward through contact as always. Netherlands outfit takes some stopping. Cud checks, fires one over the top. Nielsen out wider still. They're going to go in for another. Easy as you like out there this afternoon. This Netherlands outfit have absolutely run riot. It's a great little hold up of the play by Cud to then fire it over the top. Nielsen did well, and in the corner, the 21. I don't have a name for, but he scored a double here this afternoon.
Yeah.
Originally listed Callum Thomas to be in the 21 today. I believe he picked up an injury late. Ended up having to run touch for third grade. Sheldon Tawera lining himself up. Jeez, this would be a statement.
Join it.
Get another one off the boot, it'll be ecstatic.
You've got just over 20 minutes. So that clock's nearly right.
A bit flatter this time, but no worries at all. Tawera has it on a string today, 9 from 9. He's only had 1 or 2 kicks from in front today. The rest have been within the 15-metre channels, some quite on the sidelines. Tawera's gone 9 from 9. He'll be happy with himself. Restart shapes nicely. Lots of chases coming through. Putting pressure on the first ruck. Eventually the Netherlands support get over the top. Short ball. Good muscling work through the point of contact by Brown. Penalty advantage, no roll. Straight through the line. Another attacking opportunity. Netherlands are through Murray, who just wants to take them all on himself. He's still fighting through, gets up to the 22, brought to ground finally. Sam Murray. Nobody wants to stop him, and nobody did. Out wider still. Brought to ground into touch. Might have been Tawera carrying. Let's put pressure once again on the Sunderland's outfit. How's this from Sam Murray? Can't hold him. Can't tackle him. Can't tackle him still, palming off the whole way. Took the 5th or 6th effort to finally bring him down inside the 22. Now we've got a very defensive line out. Southern Lions just going to have to do something here to relieve some pressure or accept another try to be scored. They win it at the top and they slow roll it, and they're going to form a ball. They break off right, and now it's just a tackle.
Step, 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 advantage.
Penalty advantage offside.
5, I was right in front of you, asked you the step. Offside.
So there's a little break that Southern Lions needed.
Yeah. Subs, yeah. Time's off.
Shots, lad.
Southern Lions line out ball. Good line out win at 7. Fire it wider. Major ball runner for them this afternoon, and the chip kick specialist takes it to the line. Lamatoa, good breakthrough. There's a bit of front foot momentum. Flat football, changing the momentum swing. Stepping, offloading. How good is he with his hands? Mali Tufagalea. Right hand side Kingsmill. Gives a short ball off Takialau. Clean out comes eventually, but there was a loss forward at the bottom of the ruck.
Yeah, right, Yeah.
He was touching the ball, ref.
Yeah.
Splattered. Bloody hell. What are we?
Time's off.
And time off again, one on the floor, not happy with it. Slight knock on underneath the ruck, as you saw there. Wait.
Just, Nate. Nate. I've had a word with it. I was standing in front of the 5. Get those boys back on. So, yeah, on the D line.
See where the injury happens here on the floor. In the Redskins coming in on the right, the offload specialist. Commits to the ruck. It's a good platform, drives through well. Lands a little on his knees at one of his arriving players. No, maybe just fell awkwardly on it. Yeah. It is the left knee, so just on the way down, maybe a little impact injury. Certainly in some actual pain here. And the magic spray.
Yeah, you're allowed, as long as that
could be a cramp if it's his calf. Looks tight.
Yeah, as long, yeah. Bit of knowledge for him.
But he's not happy with it at all. We'll have one more look at it.
No, sorry. Okay, let's.
Yeah, not too sure there.
Are you coming off, man?
Just could have cramped.
Okay, we're gonna have to get. We got to get a bit of a move on here.
Let's go, Melo. Let's go.
Wants to stay on.
Okay. Time's back on.
Has been a major player here this afternoon for Southern Lions.
On your gear, pace, Fleming. Yeah, I know. Yo, in ball. Let's get the shape, mate. Oh, yes. Let's go, easy, man. Let's go. Choose, let's work. Choose, let's work. Richie.
Scrum down, Netherlands ball. 49 players, 9 on the 4 to skew. Scoreboard. Little early shove straight down far side.
Slowly.
Only mildly unsteady.
Yeah.
Just see they release their feet a little bit here, Southern Lions. Then it's on the far side, so we can't quite tell. Just cracks down. Nate Roberts points to the elbow.
Let's go.
Yeah, it came from. Yeah, and then he said, let's get long. Yeah, okay, boy.
Touch.
Nice.
Set.
Hold.
Ball available at the back for Roberts to dig it clear to Weira. Cross quick. Could go to hand. Zipping around cut. And in fact, out on the right wing, I was mistaken the whole time. Callum Thomas has taken the field in jersey 24. So not injured. Sorry, 22 his jersey number will be. Good to see he's just helping out then. Just not quite enough weight on the kick for him to run on and take that one on the full. Cud did his best to try stay in the field of play, unsuccessful. 5-man line out, up at 3. And releasing nicely. To Fialagi. It's a good ball running out wide. They have options still. Brosey tied up. Now they go with a cross kick of their own, but the man Aaron Baker is the only one out here. Lost forward through the air. Callum Thomas gets a chance to open up the gasket. He's only just come up, steps back in field. And they retain possession.
Backwards, play on.
Lost backwards, play on the call. Scratchy little ball. Tawira wanted to look up, but had to fire it out Nielsen's way, who gets through the first line of a defence.
Advantages there, knocked on.
Lost forward advantage, went through to Weira's hands to eventually find Murphy.
Advantage
now
over.
It keeps getting stripped and moving forward. Cooper. Weira sees a hole for himself, dices through it, then eventually pops clear. Nate Roberts wrapping around, no ruck form, that player's onside.
No advantage.
Then a slight little knock on, no, we've got a penalty and we're going to have a chat. Time off. We'll see here, is it an injury or a chat?
I think we know what's happening. That's number 3 there, okay? We keep it up. Sorry? Number 3. Yeah, have that chat, but if this keeps up, we're going to start seeing people go, okay? No, 3.
Just a chat.
Time's back on. Yeah.
Time's back on. Weira looks to the side. Score in this contest currently 56-9.
Yeah, use the 5. Yeah, boys, into the line, please. Let's go.
Full line out set, 5 metres the journey. Headlands will probably try to set up another more. They won't be happy that their last one got disengaged from. They go trick play round for Cooper. Eventually gets presented and then bobbled through. Lost forward advantage, counter attack opportunity out wide if they can release here Southern Lions. Flat ball across the face, then getting wider still. Lamatoa in his 50th game gets a rare opportunity on the wing and absolutely biffs it into touch. Crumbles the sound effects microphone as you heard. Gee, it was an exciting little knock-on turnover opportunity. Just see here, they get the ball out wide early. It's a good piece of hands. Almost drew them all in. Lamatoa got round the outside. That just was not the kick. Netherlands win their ball at the front and they fire it wide. Cut. Penalty Southern Lions not releasing.
No. Fuck it.
Kick into touch, not that bad at all. It's going to leave them with about 30 metres to go.
Sub. Quickly, on you come. Mate, on. Mate, on. Mate, on. Come on. Let's hurry up.
Michael Ward wanting the sub to get on with it.
Okay.
Five-man line out again. They managed to just tap this one off the top. Dummying the half with nowhere to go. Almost obstruction, but gets played away from. They send up a high bomb. Cut set underneath it, but then lost forward Southern Lions.
Got about 15, I'd say. That clock's way, yeah, 15.
15 minutes to go, you heard from the referee. Wants to move through the rest of this game.
Just keep a good eye on this side, Adam. 15. No. Come up again. Boy over there. You guys are already leaning forward. Yeah. Let's get our feet up. We should be stable. Already with.
Choose, let's work.
Crouch! Oh. Crouch! Bind! Up again. Guys, so both, let's, no. Both, let's back our feet, please.
So just not happy with the gap that was set on this one. Southern probably just early there, lucky to not get a free kick.
Let's go.
Crowd! Bind! Set!
Ready.
Now we get underway. Robertson's got it at the back. Tuira's in the pocket, and they'll use him. It's a nice sliding kick. Bounces, but stays in the field of play. Kicks inwards. Replacement left winger for Southern Lions. Tries to work his some magic, but gets wrapped up on the second big hit. Penalty Southern Lions. Hands. Tap and go was not on the mark. We'll bring it back.
Yeah, no. Big. He's going to slap the ball out of his hands. No.
Kick it to touch, out on the 40. See, it was the remnants, the start of a good kick return here. Nedland's able to read it. You see there, yeah, player on the floor then trying to go for it. Ruck was well formed. Southern Lions been favouring this five-man line out. Works for them, they fake more setup, then go deep. Out wide still. Matoa goes to ground. He's moved himself to outside centre here. Good crash ball. Now an opportunity out wide. Needed to let go of that ball, did the 19. Picking and going, isolated. Look very flat in defence here, Southern Lions, and need a little bit of depth in these lines. Go right, they're just crashing at the moment. Ball's out there. Offload King, throws one out again. Lamatoa has to dance. They're on the 22 though now. They've got some phases under the belt. What can they do with it? Good crash ball, needs to be recycled quickly. Ball is there, they can go, but they go back to the right for more forward pressure.
10 offside.
Tuira's offside. Working towards the line ever still. Southern Lions, this has been a great set of attacking piece. They just need to finish it off. Chopped at the legs. Quick recycle. This is the opportunity down the left-hand side wing. Still got one on the outside. Doesn't need him though. He's going to dot it across himself. And the number 24 for Southern Lions gets him over the line. Apologies, don't have a name on the team list for him. But gets their first points of the second half finally. Southern Lions move up. It's 56-14 with a kick to come.
Ted. There. Yeah. Nothing.
Lamatoa wasting no time, dots that one over as well. So the kicking from both sides been immaculate this afternoon. 56 plays 16.
Oh, here we go. Nate, we chatted about offside. We just had one back there as well. Yeah, offside. Let's get them back.
So final stage is coming down in this game.
Time's back on.
Tuera goes high, mid-range. Good chase and tackle.
Stay!
Lamatoa from the pocket. Hasn't found touch, I believe. No, has.
Yeah,
They've
play.
just gone quickly. Cut across the back. Nowhere to really go, so buys himself some time for the support. Spins back in field. Short side. Rush defense was good. Nate Roberts jabs once over the top. Chasers are coming. Grubbers it backwards to himself. Dangerous play. Tries to get round the outside of the winger.
Entry.
And that's a silly penalty.
No, back there. Entry. Entry.
Lucky to get away with just a penalty there as well. It was quite the professional foul. You see as he comes in too, entering this ruck, just takes out the lone player. Did well to get around the outside, but then two just arrives there. Yeah, leads with the knees and everything.
Yeah.
And he's still on the ground in back plate. He's actually caused some concern on the knee.
Huh? Huh? Yeah, that's why we're waiting.
Much concern being shown for the player now as well.
Mitch, roll off the field. Guys, get up. That way, that way, that way. That way. He's right. Come on, man.
And he wants to play on.
Time's back on.
Good win at 6. They fire it out flat. Getting held up through the tackle here, needs to find the ground. It's took Figalage.
Okay.
Check ball flat, losing forward. Not able to hold on to it, so Tuera dishes it out for Roberts, who flicks it on the outside once again.
No advantage there.
Coming straight back for a knock-on. So this game just slowing down a little bit in the late stages here. Lots of cold parties, probably wanting to call it an afternoon.
Huh? About 5.
Still 5 minutes to go, says the referee.
Let's go, let's go.
All enough to L. Apples to the open to the post. Come as well.
Crouch! Bind!
Watch 8 go, watch 8 go.
Sit!
Hold it.
Ball to the
8 picks. Roberts eventually goes to Tuera, but the rush defense comes up in the face. There's a man on the ball. Can they clean him off? They have done. Fighting towards the ground. That's stripped on the way down before the knees hit. Well done there. Southern Lions get the ball back. They go wide. Do they look for the boot? No, they just want to have a little dance around the outside. Nothing happening there. That'll be a Netherlands throw into the line. See, just running out of a little bit of space on the far side here. Trying to keep it in play, but the foot just touched before that last pass got free. So as the sun begins to fade behind the clouds, certainly picking up a little bit of wind chill factor here for the players. Tuera gets tipped through. Legal, says the referee.
Go to ground, go to ground!
Hands off, yeah.
22. Out on the right-hand side, hands free, popping through. Just got to beat the last one, and they get over for one more. Sam Murray had a great line break before, wasn't rewarded for it. Ends up getting an easy one here. Pass over the top from Purcell was good. Allowing Sam Murray to get a try for himself.
I don't know, still on a 3. 3 or 4, yeah.
And another 5 points going the way of Netherlands.
No, still
61 plays 16, kick to come. The 9th for Tawera.
Yeah, we got longer.
Certainly the top 4 getting a firm grasp on this competition now. Looks like UWA will win their game. And with a decent points difference too, adding the extra 2 points there as well, is Sheldon Tawera. 9 from 9 today. Yeah, UWA, they'll still stay in number 1 on the ladder. Netherlands second. Kalamunda currently down to Wanneroo, so they're going to be just hanging on to their spot in 4th, maybe depending on the Palmyra result. Wanneroo might creep up into that top 5 or 4 in the next couple of weeks. Still Cottesloe and Associates, only just hanging inside the 8. Associates will lose today to UWA, so they might even lose contact. Which is a shock for us all to see this year. There's a loss forward off the kickoff. Just getting a little bit too far in front of it. The try scorer lets one go.
So let's make it nice.
Minutes left now.
Big push.
Crash! Bind!
Hey, Stem, get straight
Set!
Out wide from the scrum, Southern Lions haven't lost the running on the legs yet. A couple arms go up on the sideline, not sure what for, maybe a loss forward in the bottom of it all. They spin left again, but they're flat-footed again. Ball from behind, picked up nicely, getting it out onto the wing. Thomas has to make a good coverage tackle on the 24. Lamatoa gets the ball back on the inside.
Tackle.
High tackle advantage.
Just arms around, nothing.
They tap and go.
Take it on the mark, don't take it in front of me. Yep.
Tap and go.
Advantage.
Penalty advantage offside. Good tackle cut. Picking and driving towards the line. Southern Line to get a second try late in the piece here.
I've told time. Time's off. With the penalty back there, 9 and you were up front, and yes, you were up front. I've got eyes out, touch guys. Next one's going to go to the bin. Yeah, you're still coming up forward off that line. For penalty, you should be able to sit back.
Another player down. Referee wants to finish this one off.
You can tap, you just can't quick tap. Yeah, if we can get lads, it's last play as well. Need to find out. Yeah. Boys.
Long ball off the quick tap, finding it into the corner. And Joel Lamatoa couldn't finish it off. Lets it go over the sideline. Couldn't get a little consolation piece in his 50th game. Netherlands are going to end up winning this one with a decent margin. 56 plays 16. Southern Lions Scorecard doesn't really reflect that performance from them. They played a little bit better than that. I'm here with Sheldon Tuera. Big win for you guys today. How'd that one feel?
No, it was good. Good run around. It was always going to be physical though, but tried to string some phases together and we got the points, so it's all good.
And then just lastly, your backlines, your forwards are good. We always have known your forward pack's good, but now you're looking comfortable here at Nedlands. You've got Nielsen, Zeitzman, everyone outside you. Is there a bit of chemistry that's really falling together for the second half of the season now?
No, definitely. Our whole midfield are all playmakers, so we can feed the ball out the back and nice hard runners, so it makes it easier. I've got a lot of options, so see how we go against these tougher games coming up.
Yeah, looks like you're pretty casual about the whole thing. That's a good little headspace to be in. I'll let you enjoy it. Go have fun. Cheers. So that's a wrap down here at the home in Nedlands. Another dominant victory for them. They're going to still be sharing that #1 spot with UWA. We've got a couple big games coming over the next couple of weeks, so a big thank you to NITV and Rugby WA, and we'll catch you all next week.